Hi there, everyone. It's Gloria with Glory Be Resale, and I'm here to do a quick what sold last week, and that would be from December 16th to the 22nd. And the first thing that sold was this men's 1970s pointy collar shirt. It had nice little circles, square, geometric print to it, and that sold for $28. And that's something I took an offer for. And the cost to me was $6.49. Next thing to sell on eBay was this Champion leopard cheetah jogging suit. His pants and a sweat hoodie. And this sold for $33. And the cost to me on it was $7.49. Next item to sell was this um, rare vintage 1960s, maybe 50s hi-ho Santa. And this one I sent out an offer of $36. This was damaged. Um, there he is on there. It did not have a light with it. This is how it came. And the leg was damaged. The leg had been glued back on, and it wasn't very good either. If you can see it there, it had glue there, and the good thing was that was the back side of the Santa. I picked this up off a free table during the summer, and I figured I'd grab it. I knew it was broken, but I thought someone would like it because it's so old, and I just, I don't. There's probably not a ton of around here, still available. I did see these were going for, I think, around 129 in good condition. So I put it up for 45 just to see. I sent out an offer of 36 and someone accepted it. And she said she had been looking for one, so she's wanted one for years, so hopefully she'll be happy with this one. Next item to sell was this vintage Vanity Fair black mini slip with the lace bottom, and this still was new with tags, shapewear, and this sold for the full asking price of $35. The cost to me on it was $5.49. Next item to sell was this Tuesdays, the Dolan Twins Rust hoodie, which this one I was just surprised. I've had this for a long time. Um, but anyway, it ended up selling for the full asking price of $35, and the cost to me was $5.99. Next item to sell was this St. John's Swim Aloha shirt, and this I took an offer of $45.50, and the cost to me was $4.99. So I've had this a while, so happy to move it along, and it was still a decent profit for me. Next item to sell. This I last minute listed these, a few things, and this was one of them. It was a needlepoint Noel hanging piece that someone made. My guess is in the 70s, and this I put up for sale. I think the average was around $15 or more for these, but since I listed it, um, I want to say just over the weekend, and Christmas is Wednesday. I threw it up for $12. I still didn't think it would sell on time, but it quickly sold. And I paid 20 cents. This was in a box of things that I had bought. I was buying for $1 a box. So, again, about 20 cents on this. And next item to sell was this Talbot's avocado green 100% wool jacket. And this sold for the full asking price of $39. Cost to me would have been $6.49. Next item to sell was this Free People lace cocktail dress or sundress. Probably more like a sundress, but I have cocktail in there. Anyway, this sold for $30. Cost to me was $6.49. Next item to sell was this top stitch sweatshirt with it's got the covered bridge there and two embroidered birds on there. And this sold for $18. I had gone back and forth with this person, and we ended up agreeing on $18 for it. And it ended up, the cost to me on it was, $3. Next item. Oh, I just did that. Sorry about that. Okay, that was everything for there. Next item over on Poshmark was this LRL Western style, Southwestern style shirt. And this sold, I believe this was 100% linen. This was one of mine that I really just wasn't wearing, so no, it's 100% cotton. Anyway, I wasn't wearing it. I hadn't been wearing it, so I put this up for sale and got $21 for it. And again, I've had this for a long time. It was one of my own, so zero on the cost. Next item was this Abercrombie and Fitch hot pink with the green mousse on it. And I don't know why this didn't update, but this sold for $15. And the cost to me on it was 60 cents. Next item to sell was this vintage Suzuki vinyl blue and white zip case. And this I sold for $20. Cost to me on it was $4. Next item that I sold was this vintage 90s denim Christmas vest with trees all over it. And this, I took an offer of $18. The cost to me on it was $1. Next item to sell was this set of 4 Libby winter glasses, the winter snow scene glasses, and these sold for $28. Cost to me was $4. Next item to sell was this LRL linen striped Western style skirt, and this sold for $50. I took an offer of $50 for that. The cost to me on it was $4.99. Over on Mercari, I sold this rooster key holder wall box with, it opened up and has a couple little hooks there for keys. Got a rooster on the front. And this I took an offer of $18.75. The cost to me on it was $1. Now over on Etsy, this was a repeat sale. This person had bought, I think, 2 boxes of lights from me last week or the week before. They were 35 lights in a set. So I think she had bought my last two. And so I went to my antique booth where I had some of these 50 set lights. I think I had 6 sets. And I went and picked those up because they really weren't selling there, and I listed them again. She got her first set of lights and was very happy with them, so I let her know that I restocked some 50 sets, and she bought 3 sets, so that's great. She bought 2 before, and then she bought 3 sets of these 50 light sets, so very happy with that. $20 a piece, so that's another $60. And the cost to me on these were $1 each. I bought a bunch of these last summer at $1 a piece. Or maybe the summer before. I had those last Christmas and they didn't sell. I didn't have them listed over here. Or maybe I had them in my booth and they didn't sell. Anyway, they're selling this year on Etsy for certain. Next thing to sell was this hummingbird slag light, night light that sits on the bureau. And this sold for $45. Cost me on it was $5. Next item to sell was a set of these red silk poinsettias. And these are lights, Christmas lights. And these sold for $29. The cost to me on it was $2.49. Next item to sell was this pair of diamond-shaped light wood wall hangings with roses, a red rose and a yellow rose with gold trimming. And these sold for $35. And the cost to me on these were $3.98. Next item to sell was this natural 20-piece service before, and it was Kenwood by Rogers gold electroplate. But these were sold by or given away by Anita, because these did still have the reorder form for, which says send to Oneida Ltd. So I don't know. I think they were made, either Oneida wasn't the name yet, but I believe it was in the 80s. Or they were just selling it something under a different name. But anyway, I put all of that in here. and I put a copy of the special order form. I don't think these were ever used. They were all still in their box and in their wrapper. And I sold these for $40. And these had been sitting, these were sitting in my garage for over a year. And I was like, I gotta get them listed. So I got them listed maybe a month or so ago, and they sold $40. Cost to me on them was $2. Next item to sell. This was kind of a cool vintage boxed the sailboat. It was made in a box, and it was just very nicely done, carved out and put in the box. I got this at an estate sale a couple of months ago, a month or two ago, and I bought it for $10, and it sold for $68. Next item to sell. Oh, is this a repeat? It is a repeat. Next item to sell, last item, was this. This was also in that box of Christmas ornaments that I had not put up until very last minute. So I was happy to see anything go. But I thought these would be cute at any point of the year. Someone might want to buy this. New in package from the 70s. It's a flocked dancing Santa ornament. Still new in the package. And this sold for $15. Cost to me was 20 cents. And that is everything I sold last week. So I was happy with my sales last week, and I hope everybody else is making sales and has a very Merry Christmas. So, hope you have a great holiday, everyone. Bye.